everybody, Jason here of GhostbustersNews.com, and as always, Ghostbusters News right here on YouTube. And if you've watched any of our past videos, there's a high chance that you already know that I'm a bit of a Ghostbusters collector. More importantly, a Ghostbusters toy collector. Now in my collection there are some toys, some collectibles, some action figures that certainly hold a bit of, sentimental value in my heart. One of which is the very first ever Ghostbusters toy I remember getting as a kid, and it was from the old school retro Kenner Real Ghostbusters toy line, and that toy was in fact this one right here, the Bug-Eyed Ghost. Now the whole gimmick with this toy is the fact that once again he's called the Bug-Eyed Ghost, so there's a big bug eye right on his forehead and he's hollow on the inside, so you put a little bit of pressure back here and his eyeball is to pop out. So let's go ahead and try him out. No? Alright, so I'm going to create a really tight seal here with the eye, press it in as hard as I can. Let's give it one more try. So this is a pretty simple setup. You got the eyeball there, you got the string that attaches the eyeball to the action figure. Just stupid fun for a kid. I mean, heck, stupid fun for an adult. And I gotta admit, I'm actually pretty surprised that after all these years, 30 plus years, this figure still works this well. Kudos to Kenner on this. I'm surprised that, I didn't split the plastic when I went to actually put pressure on this thing. So once again, kudos to Kenner with this figure. Now, not too long ago, I was on social media. More importantly, I was on Instagram, and I saw a post from Mild Manner Reporter. His information's on the screen right now. And he was making a custom Bug-Eyed Ghost figure, kind of a revised Bug-Eyed Ghost figure. And I just needed to have it. So I purchased one from Mild Manner Reporter, and it just arrived here, and I'm so excited to show it off to you guys. And here it is, and I gotta say, I just unboxed this guy like 30 minutes ago, and I'm still gushing at just how much I love it, the quality, the detail. I mean, this thing looks amazing. As you can see, he's been casted in this translucent purple, which does look really good. I love how some areas are a bit lighter, while some areas are a bit darker. And speaking of the cast, speaking of the mold, just look at all the small little details on him. From the wrinkles and that grotesque expression on his face, we have also all the veins and such going throughout his forearms, and the little bit of paint we did get here, I gotta say, I really do love. You can see those green, almost what looks like illuminating eyes, those razor sharp fang-like teeth, his big gnarly tongue on the inside, and of course, what makes Bug-Eyed Ghost the Bug-Eyed Ghost, well, it's of course that bug eye. And unlike that original Real Ghostbusters Kenner Bug-Eyed Ghost, this one doesn't have a string attaching the eye to the body. Instead, we have this absolutely disgusting yet amazing sculpt. And as someone who hates it when you see somebody poke themselves in the eye, I gotta admit, this makes me actually legit a little disgusted, makes me feel uneasy, but at the same time, it's so cool. Now, being that it is a custom figure, I was actually pretty happy to find out that he actually does have a bit of articulation. As you can see, the arms there do move up and down, and that's because they're attached only by really high-powered magnets. Get the arms close to the figure, it just snaps right back into place there, and once again, you can move the arms freely up and down. And like I said, talking with Mild Manner Reporter over on Instagram, this figure was actually made to kind of go along with Mezco's 1/12 scale Ghostbusters figure line. At least that's kind of what it feels like here. I mean, just compare this Bug-Eyed Ghost next to Mezco's Slimer. They certainly do look like they were taken right out of the same toy line. And here's the Bug-Eyed Ghost up against Mezco's 1/12 scale Ray Stantz figure. And I said it once and I'll say it again, that Ray Stantz figure is one of my all-time favorite Ghostbuster figures. I love the way that figure looks with the ecto goggles, ghost trap in hand, so good. So really, that's about all I can say about this figure. Like I said, this is 100% custom. It's not endorsed by Sony Pictures or Ghost Corps or, Kenner, Hasbro, whoever you want to call them. This is 100% a fan-made piece. Oh, and if you'd like to maybe grab one of these for yourself, they're currently not in production, but I know Mild Manner Reporter over on Instagram, he did state that if there was enough demand, he may do another run. So if you'd like to, grab one of these, be sure to reach out to him. I'm going to include his social media link right down below in the description. So guys, that does it for today's video. As always, be sure to subscribe to Ghostbusters News here on YouTube. Bust that bell notification icon to stay up to date with everything that's happening within the Ghostbusters world. If you would like to help out Ghostbusters News, we do have our Patreon page. Link to that can be found right down below in the description. And I will see everybody right back here next time.
No ghosts. Black and sackcloth, mass hysteria, full rooming vapors are in your area, and these skeletons can break your bones, but I'm the writer now. close. No bozos in the back of my ambulance, pulling out the firehouse, I will handle it. Back off man, I'm a scientist, and all this hardware I brought will fry 'em quick. Because astral projections are quite ethereal, and not what you want when you eat your cereal. Accelerate protons, shorten streams. Don't wanna get my face burns up, go team. Cause you are not alone. Got a problem that needs solving, just pick up the phone. They'll answer, dial that number, do it on your own. Not tonight, baby, you need the professionals. Yeah.
Pick up your phone and call the professionals.